What is going on, you guys? It's your boy White Iverson. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. And I really want to get into a video about how to rep up the fastest as a center. There's a lot of videos out there for point guards. Even McGurk tried it, but he didn't really put a tutorial out. There's people who like McGurk who really kind of just showed you at the end of their end result. It's kind of, they're like, oh, this is how many I did, this is how much XP I did, but they didn't actually show you. But really what I want to get into first is actually for different archetypes and different ways to get XP. If you're a pure stretch 5, you want to make sure you're setting screens, pick and popper, and perimeter shots. If you do pick and popper and brick wall, it's going to incorporate itself into one. That's double XP right there. Well, not really double, but it's multiplied by how many you get it. But perimeter shots is also great for you guys because that's how you're going to rep up the fastest, simply because you're a stretch 5 and that's the best for you. Perimeter shots, deep range Jedi is also great if you can perform them and you can set screens that high off the 3-point line, then that's going to give you even more XP. Limitless range, stuff like that is going to give you a lot of XP too if you can get someone to defend you that high. Basically all you want to do if you're a stretch 5 is you want to set a screen, you want to use the pick and popper badge if you have it. If you're not, this is going to help you get it. And you want to set that, you want to shoot right off that pass and just keep banging them. It's going to get hard, it's going to get really easier the more you make, the more you increase that badge, because it's going to give you a lot more, it's going to make it consistent. It's going to make it so that the badge incorporates itself into your shot and they're going to go in or green most of the time. Okay, so now we're getting into the people who actually bang in the paint, the slashing rebounders, the pure glass cleaners, people like that who are your big boy. Athletic finishers is also for you. You're realizing that posterizer is going up really slow. You're realizing that stuff like that is going to give you the most XP. I know it's exciting. I know stuff like that is going to get. It's just not useful. It's not something that you really want to do. If you're a pure athletic finisher, I really want you to watch my last video. I really want you to. I want to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, because using when you're a pure athletic finisher, alley-oop finisher is going to give you the most XP regardless. What you really want to do is you want to call a 5 out if you're a 90 above. This is really hurtful for people who aren't trying to grind their way to a 90, but this is just the way the game is. When you're a 90, you can set a screen when you have a 5 out and you can run right to the basket, hit double Y, X, and that ball is going to go right to you. It's kind of what you do as a point guard, but reverse. But I really want to show you guys, if you're starting out trying to get your way to 90, to use that method, because if you do that right there, you get 500 XP for every caught alley-oop and successful one done. What I want to do is I want to show you guys exactly the stuff that you can actually get to 90, the way you can rep up the fastest that way. You want to use drop stepper and post big technician, because rebounds and points don't give you really much anything because they're easy to do. The game rewards you for difficult motions and stuff like that, so this is the way that it is. Basically, I'm going to get on offense when I come back, but really what you want to do is you want to do drop stepper and you want to do post big technician. That is the most useful, that is going to give you the most XP. I don't care what anyone says. If you do them all the time and you keep doing them, the badge is going to go up and you're going to get more XP. I think I've gotten 65,000. I just started this player today and he's already in 88, so that is the way that goes. But really what you want to do is you want to call for the ball right here and you want to wait until everything's settled, everything's good. You want to drive to the rim just like this. Make sure you post up. Hold the stick towards the baseline, drop stepper right there, bam. Contact dunk really doesn't give you that much, but it's also good for you because it's just an additional XP. When I come back down, I'm going to show you guys the post-play technician. It's something more consistent. It's a lot easier to do because sometimes whenever you drive, if you're playing a good team and the defender on you like Capella is going to contest that drop stepper because he's just so much stronger than you. Post-spin technician is very, very good. I don't know how much XP, but I know it's more than the rest of the ways that you can get it. Exactly what I did last time. You always want to call for the ball. You want to come up here, wait for everything to settle. Come right here. You want to spin any way you want, usually away from the basket. Capella is just so much better than me. So what you want to do is you want to spin towards the basket and you want to put up a layup. Regardless if it goes in. If it goes in, that's going to give you the XP, but I'm not getting it that time. But that's exactly what you use. That's exactly how you do it. You spin away from, when you're backing down this way, you got to spin this way, and you're backing down this way, you got to spin this way. You go the opposite way, because if you spin the other way, it's going to do some weird ass animation. I don't know why it does it, but it's just the way it is. So that's basically all there is to it. Another way you can get a lot of XP is setting charges. Setting charges is kind of hard because it's kind of like a guessing game. You kind of guess wherever the player's going. Setting screens is hard whenever it's not on a fast break too, especially whenever you can't call plays like in two-way. I mean on a half-court trap, like when you're a point guard. This is why it's so much harder to play as a center, because there's not much you can do. You kind of just have to play through the animated offense, through the computer offense. You can't call anything. So basically all you really need to do is drop stepper and post big technician. That is basically all there is to this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. This is